These numbers. The defensive struggles of the Browns in recent weeks. They've only forced 2 punts in the last 2 games. That's horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to respond?
Unless that one is a terrible stat, of course, number one. I mean, it's very telling. But the second one, to me, is the key here because I think the Browns' defense, the issues they were having, the personnel was having, was masked by the amount of turnovers they were forcing, or turnovers that
and gave them good field position.
What's that?
And gave them good field position.
Yes, that's a great point. It worked hand in hand. I mean, you think about the the Washington football team game where Dwayne Haskins was awful, and what was it? 3 of his turnovers were possessions that lasted less than 2 minutes and covered less than 40 yards and were touchdowns for the Browns. So, the Browns were fortunate, and yes, they had something to do with it. They forced some, but there were others that, like when Haskins was throwing balls to the Browns where they were gifted the turnovers. They were fortunate to have the number of turnovers they did early in the season to kind of mask some of the issues they were having defensively.
Well, they gave up 195 first downs, tied for most in the NFL, and 29.6 points per game, and